to this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there, easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. The bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Iran. How's everybody feeling? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Like the stream on your way in. Say what's up in the chat. Let me know where you guys are calling in from. World War III is here. No, I'm just playing. Hopefully not. Good morning, BB Boss. Good morning, Zachariah. Good morning, Money Glitch. MT, Rotten Chicken, Oro, Alex, Harshal, Bill, Pedro, Big Head Reef, Goslin. What's up, man? Charlie, Oracle, MJ, Kevin, Champi, JW, Track. Can't see the names at the very top of the chat. My bad, guys. What's up, Nika? What's up, Mohammed? Good morning, good morning, good morning, boys and girls. Hope everybody is doing well. What's up, Saul? Yeah, let me know how you guys think price is going to be today. What's up, Mark? Bearish, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We do have market open here in about 1 minute. Let's cut to the charts here. If you didn't notice, last night, Israel struck Iran with a preemptive strike and caused in Asia session this sell-off. I guess from here to the low, about almost 2%, 400 points in the NASDAQ. And sounds like this is still ongoing, so quite literally bombs could drop at any moment. But yeah, it might be a day to proceed with caution, to put it lightly. Bias wise, you know, I don't know. I'm pretty loose going into a day like today. I do expect there to be some volatility. Market's about to open up here in like 10 seconds. So we'll see what happens. What I will do here, so market is just opening up now. I kind of want to see this initial reaction, see what we do. We're already moving quite a bit. See how this starts us off, but here's what I will look to mark out. I am going to go ahead and mark out the Asia high. Asia, oh my gosh. Asia high. London high has already been swept. London lows obviously are intact, as well are Asia lows. So I'll mark these out as well. All right, we're getting we're getting a push up here right at the open towards that Asia high, boys and girls. So market is recovering fairly nicely here. At the open, looking at the poll in the chat, 40%. We actually have a more bearish chat today, as of right now, at least. 42% bearish, 20% think choppy ass waste of time, and 37% are bullish. So not too big of a lopsided chat today on the tilt indicator. What's up, Drop Shop? Yeah, no sneer today, it looks like. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Bullish first hour. Poly market going crazy with gambling about the Iran strike. Yeah, we'll check the opening range gap here, regular trading hours. As expected, obviously, with an overnight move like that, it's going to be pretty substantial. Guess I'll go ahead and mark out. We'll just do the quarters. About 50% of the opening range gap is right above Asia high. Could be a nice little confluence with that. Just letting the market open up and do its thing here. I was definitely expecting there to be probably a large move like right at the open, just obviously with all the shit going on. So here we are, being bought basically straight up right at the open. So we'll see what we get, boys and girls. I did attempt trading the Asia session last night after the news dropped. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna catch a fat short here. I did end up getting stopped at break even before another leg down, so that was nice. So yeah, let me know if anybody participated in the Asia volatility last night with the news or not. I gave it one shot, but break even for me. What's up, Haroon? Sharuth said, I did caught that longs. Okay. Nice. Oops. What's up, Jacob? You traded it, made back the loss from yesterday. Nice. So you caught shorts with the strikes last night, Jake? Sounds like bearish did as well. Fair enough. Well, the real question is, boys and girls, does the United States stay out of this one or nah? I trade in Poly Market, now getting some money from all the war shit going on. What did you have bets on the strikes? Is that what you're saying? All right, boys, I'm gonna close the pull off here. It's actually pretty even now. Basically 40% bullish, 40% bearish. Yeah, it's pretty split today. I think a lot of people are kind of in a wait and see mode, like what's gonna happen. We'll see if Iran retaliates today, or how long that's gonna be, or if it's gonna just be over the weekend. We'll see. Yesterday's short setup actually played out. What the fuck? Dude, I tried telling you guys. I told you guys, I said, listen, the shorts were still valid. This was like in lunch, and this was the 15-minute OB we were looking at right up here. I said, listen, if we get off stream and price melts, y'all gonna owe me an apology because the shorts looked good. And they ended up holding off. This high held as a protected high. Now, granted, it didn't melt right after stream. It was fucking miserable all PM session. And then obviously, well, Israel strikes Iran and the rest is history. But listen, I told you guys. I mean, I literally went short like what, 3 times yesterday? I knew this was coming, boys. I have inside information. One thing's for sure. The United States government definitely knew it was coming. Iran strike on Israel by Friday. I did, yes, I won't because not John. USA staying out of the war is about the same probability as every day trader succeeding. Oh, so true. U.S. was aware of Israel's plans to attack Iran, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's, I mean, that was pretty obvious once they started evacuating certain regions. But yeah, it really makes it interesting, ain't it? You guys see, like, Jacob, you were posting those precision strikes in the Discord, and it's like, but yet they're carpet bombing all of Gaza, but yet they can be so precise when they want to be, can't they? But yeah, let's just carpet bomb all these hospitals and women and children in Gaza here. No precision when it comes to that, apparently. Did you vote for Kamala? I did not vote for Kamala. Revival, you must be new here. What's up, Mind Over Matter? How you feeling today, man? Just a YOLO buy the market open, apparently. We'll see what happens here once we get to Asia high and, you know, weekly open, 50% of the opening range gap. Dare I say I would look for shorts? OTE of this leg as well. Yep, drop that shit again. Yeah, it'll be like probably like yesterday where I sit here short, look for a couple of shorts, take a couple L's, and then all of a sudden, literally like power hour, last hour of the day, all of a sudden market will just die. SMT at these highs. Asia high still intact. I would like for that to be taken out, preferably. What is the... Yeah, Asia high still sitting there. I think this fair value gap should hold and make another push. I mean, it's like, it's getting to that point where it's just like, do I just long this fucking fair value gap? You know what I mean? Is this all the market's good for? Let's see. Let's see if I should have just longed this fair value gap. I'm not doing it, obviously, but... Heard you might join GFU with Alex. That would be false. Fake news. Fake news. Revival. You gotta sing an old song. You gotta sing a new song, man. That's getting old. I've been a hater for a long time now. Bro, still living in 2020. All the longs you took this week worked, right? No, I actually went long. What day was that? Is that this week? Is this Monday? Yeah. Yeah, on Monday went long twice and took 2 losses somehow, even though the market went up. I do still trade on Top Step Revival. I'm not affiliated with them anymore. I still got all my XFAs. So. Will I be trying the new update? You mean the new dashboard? I got moved to the new dashboard a while ago. But no, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. My plan is just to, you know, trade the XFAs here and there. But my top step accounts are not my primary focus at the moment. Do I like it? I actually really haven't used it. I mean, I have access to it, but I haven't really used it for any of the benefits that it offers. You're in Delma. Which prop to go for? Which you recommend, homie? I mean, I would say it kind of depends on what you're looking to do. I don't know if you're new to prop. It sounds like you might be. But I'm biased. I am biased, and I'm affiliated with... if you're just starting off, I would recommend Tradeify or My Fund of Futures. TopStep is a good offer as well. But they did a lot of people dirty, so they can eat my ass. See, boys and girls, that's why you don't just long the fair value gap. Every other day this week it would have worked, pretty much. But yeah, right now my focus is on Tradeify accounts, straight to fundeds, and I mean I am working towards getting 20 PAs with Apex, but that's not even my primary focus at the moment as well. I mean I want to get to 3 funded accounts with My Fund of Futures as well, and then I'll be copy trading Tradeify with My Fund of Futures in tandem. Apex accounts I'll trade separate. My XFAs I'll trade separate. Kind of have to trade the XFA separate. They're on Project X, so. I can't really say that. I guess I'm not super tempted to short this SMT here. What I was going to say was I would be more tempted if Asia highs had been taken, at least, which they have not been. What the hell's going on? Revival, I don't know if you're still in the chat. I just got the most random friend request on Snapchat of all things. Revival will know this name. So will Tyler Jacobs. Old money marks. You might be watching the stream right now. Starter account? Yes. Do you guys want me to make a that's what I got was a starter, yes. Do you want me to make a video about My Fund of Futures as well? It is actually obviously some subtle differences between the plans. Expert, starter, starter plus. The starters, yeah, only 50Ks are available. $2 million funding. I mean, I don't know. I don't really look at funded accounts like that in terms of like total overall funding, because it's not a real amount of margin. It's your margin is obviously different than what the account size is that you're funded with. So I look at funded accounts like the actual account, like the availability of cash you have to trade with. So like the straight to sim funded accounts, the 150Ks with Tradeify, that's a 6K margin. So I look at that as a 6K account, even though it's a 150K. It's obviously it's not. Same with any prop firm, right? So with if you have 50K PA accounts with Apex, that's only 2K margin per account. Or no, I'm sorry, 2,500. But yeah, your actual funding is just what you have access to. The title of 150K account, 50K account, 100K account, that's just marketing. And then yeah, people that say, "Oh, I got 7 figures in funding," I just think that's fucking hilarious. No, you don't, pal. No, you do not. Straight to funding, which one is your favorite? Straight to funding, and which one is your favorite? Tradeify. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Use code Tyler. You get 33% off. Much love, AA. AA Rom. 10 mil funding, bro. I agree, Nika. I agree. Well, what's it looking like, boys? Is this about to respect here? We're getting a lot of bodies respecting the gap. As an inversion right now. Macro is beginning. What's about to happen? I don't know. I could make an easy case for higher or lower right at this very moment. YM is melting, says PEJW. Oh, golly gosh. What's gold doing? Gold's kind of selling off. What's oil doing? Oil selling off? What the fuck? There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that was too good to be true. That's a fucking trap right there if we've ever seen one, boys. Sending 100% of my accounts today for my SMT again at the high here. Yeah, if I keep talking about Israel, my apartment's gonna look like the videos Jacob sent in the Discord. This is actually attempting just turtle soup entry. I'm going for it, boys and girls. Let's see if this can just fucking die. Preemptive strike on my account here. Let's go. No confirmation. We're turtle souping this. See if we can sell off here. Come on, NASDAQ. You stupid bitch. What's up, Meta? Everything is telling you not to trade today? I mean, yeah, it might be a good day not to trade. I was at least bullish to Asia high being taken, and now that Asia high was taken, we're in the macro as well. Obviously, with the wartime news, that's kind of a little bit of the confidence for being aggressive with a short here, but we'll see what we get. I'm not risking a ton here. 4 micros on 42 point stop. What I usually risk, I mean, it kind of just depends on the setup and how confident I am as well. But I don't know, like right around $500, $600. The max that I'll risk on a trade on these 150K accounts is like 750-ish. If I'm being reasonable. So there's really not much need, in my opinion, to risk much more than that. But To each their own. Obviously, I'm shorting the stronger of the two between ES and NASDAQ as well. You guys can see ES is the weaker. So hopefully that doesn't present any problems for me. All right. I'm going break even there with that sweep. Looking like a break even. Oh. Oh.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that knife. You get me?
Every time I play the Hawk Tua meme, it backfires on me. Just heads up. Just a heads up. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I guess another strike right now would be pretty good. Every day? That's cap, Bashi. Not a bad idea, Jacob. Just prepare for just like the worst of the worst and just don't even put a freaking. Oh, we got London low down here. I forgot all about London low. Everybody loves little Michael. We'll see here, boys. I don't know. To me, this is a logical break even. Take out this low. We got this obviously huge inefficiency from open. We're right about 50% of this range. So obviously, if we go higher, this could be a short-lived move. After all, the data high, if you will, quote unquote, oops, shit, from the strikes is above Asia high, right? It's like all the way up here, like right before. So quarter two. And then we do have 10 a.m. news as well. Yeah, I forgot to mention. So this is incoming in like 10 seconds. All right. Got slipped to fucking Kingdom Come on that one. There's your news, boys. So gay. All right, Israel, fucking strike me already, dude. Come get me. I'm so ready for it. Please bomb my place. Stopped at break even, yeah. I did get slipped a little bit. So I'm like red $40 or something. Yeah, like 48 bucks. I still feel like this just drops. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to chase this though. Yeah, get smoked. I got slipped as well. Oh, you got slipped in profit though? You son of a bitch. Nah, I mean, I'll look to maybe rejoin the move here if it makes sense to, but if I was just gonna like re-enter the short, it wouldn't have made sense for me to be break even. I would have just left risk on. So now I actually should wait for confirmation. I mean, just overall looking at this 15-minute, you know, 11 minutes on this 15-minute candle, so this could change in obviously this amount of time, but you know, leave this swing higher on the 15-minute, we start breaking down. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't sell through these London and Asia lows. Obviously, this will have been a stellar of an entry if that is the case, but I'm trying to play this smart today. What's your question? Random ass question, bro, but I fuck with it. What's the, would you rather be eaten by a lion or a human? Will the human kill me first? Well, not that the lion won't kill me first, but like, you know, the human might actually like make it less painful by killing you quickly first and then eating you. You're alive? I mean, what the fuck does it really matter at that point? Probably the lion. That's like saying would you rather get bombed by Iran or by Israel? It's like, it's a bomb either way. I think it's going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to be in pieces either way. You know what I mean? One bomb is a good bomb. The other one's a bad bomb. Gosh, is this shit going to play out still? Wicks do be wicking. That's for sure. That's what I was saying, Jake. But they said you're alive while they eat you, apparently. I don't know. In that case, it'd probably be the lion. Because, like, the human might be demented. They might, like, you know, make it more torturing. Versus the lion's, like, stupid enough to, like, they're just going to, like, kill you if you're struggling. And then eat you. I just think the one animal I wouldn't want to come across, like, pissed off, would be, like, a grizzly bear. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Revenant when he gets attacked by that bear? Holy shit. Wild. Oh, polar bear. Yeah, that's I didn't even think about that. Yeah, when it comes to bears, the white ones are the ones you got to be most afraid of. When it comes to bears, you got to be really afraid of the white ones. And, like, the black ones are actually the least likely to be aggressive. Kind of an interesting little, like, SMT divergence between bears and humans. Yeah, don't get mad at me. That's not racist. That's just fucking data. You can Google that shit. I'm not racist. I'm just a data enthusiast. Mauled by a grizzly bear or gored by a rhino. Alright. That's enough of that shit. That's like saying, would you rather vote for Kamala Harris or Joe Biden? Chat, is my mic low? I don't think it is. I think your ears are low, Lana. Jesus Christ. Well, shoot, boys. I don't know. This short still looks like it could play. Obviously, I gotta stop that break even with this news candle. Come on, I can't believe that news candle didn't just drop it low. God, that would have been so sick. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I just feel like I need to wait on this a little bit. Otherwise, I'm just going to be FOMO chasing this shit. And I don't want to do that. I mean, yeah, it looks like it's breaking down here. My only worry is that, like, once this goes, it's just going to be unforgiving. And it's just going to be straight down. And I'm like, I'll be sitting here waiting for a pullback to a fair value gap that it won't ever come. Is, like, my only worry. I mean, that's what I was trying to prevent with this turtle soup entry up here. We'll see, though. Macro's over here as well. You're FOMOing? What's up, Hamid? Do I goon? Only on the days that end in Y. Of course, ES hits this gap just ever so slightly. Oh, really? You shitting my dick. I'm triggered in on another short here in this fair value gap, boys and girls. See if this can hold and keep pushing, or if we're gonna get this 9:30 a.m. tap and we just see price continue higher. What was your question, Hamid? What's up, Stunna? Why are you trading today? ICT told not to trade during manipulation. Dude, ICT says all kinds of shit if you haven't noticed at this point. ICT said he was winning Robin's Cup last year. Didn't do it. ICT said he was deleting his YouTube channel if Bitcoin hit 100K. Didn't do it. ICT says all the time not to trade, and then 10 minutes later posts a trade that he took. So stop putting so much credibility on every word that comes out of that guy's mouth. I hope ICT is in the chat. Fucker. Just kidding, ICT. I love you. But it's the truth. And you know it's the truth. You fucking know it's the truth. It's wartime, boys and girls. This market can't go higher. It's wartime. It has to go down. It has to go lower. It has to. Everybody and their mother knows it. That means it must go down. Right? Right, chat? Right, chat? Tanya's long? You're fucking lying, dude. You guys just say shit. Listen. You guys are going to scare her away from me. She's going to think I'm a hater. She's going to read through my live chat one time and be like, what the fuck? These guys are just a hater. How are me and Tanya supposed to get married? If you guys scare her off. Listen, I'll marry her. She'll make so much affiliate money that I won't even... You'll never see me again. You'll never see me again. I take it back. I take it back, market. No prenup. I'm gonna set feminism back at least 40 years. Or maybe I'm going to speed it up 40 years, whichever way that works. Nah, I'm sure we'd create like a power, like a TNT live stream. Where I make racist jokes and she laughs and shakes her head. What do you think? That's right, TNT. You guys like that? I told you. Hey, by the way, I told you guys Hawk Tua meme is cursed for shorts. Do we go back for round 2?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that night.
First for everything. It's got to work eventually. Bro, I think ICT did things intentionally to manipulate the people for only real ones stay. Other thinks his concepts are wrong, like losing Robin's Cup was intentional. What do you say? I don't know. I just find like the whole I lost on purpose because nobody else was stepping up story to be a little bit of a. I mean, it just sounds like bullshit. Maybe it's true. Like not like any of us know. It just sounds bullshit. But all I know is up until a couple weeks ago, the concepts were great for me. But yeah, it's been a struggle bus the last like 2 weeks. But I don't know. I try not to get too all this stuff is just like talking internet drama. Like it's just entertaining to talk about while we're waiting to pass the time for the market to move. But it really doesn't affect me either way, whether everything he says is real or not. All right, I'm break even. ES is taking out this recent low. I told you guys, wartime, price must go down. Are you Republican? I guess so. I guess so, but Republicans can be retarded too, so. I mean, you guys saw, like, dude, this is ridiculous. No, I'm not even gonna get into it. I took one off just to say I got something if this doesn't work. And I had to cover my slippage from the frickin' news candle. Tadiaos, I never lose. I don't know what you're talking about. That's why you guys need to use code Tyler. If you want a prop account, if you want a prop account that has better luck than the curses you all bring to it, you need to use code Tyler. I'm telling you, I don't lose. And if I do lose on stream, it's because I'm clearly doing it on purpose to teach you guys something. Because that's the thing is you guys take this enigma that I have within me for granted. And sometimes I just need to remind you, like, I know this shit. Okay? You understand? Because listen. When you trade like the banks, the only time you lose is when you're trying to lose. That's it. I didn't get out. I just took literally one off. That covered my my little slippage here on the previous break-even trade. And now if this doesn't just tank to oblivion, so help me God. Yes. This is like pretty telling for like what Hamid was saying, right? Like he was asking about like the things ICT said, like what do you think about this or that? And I just said like some of the stuff sounds like bullshit. But you notice how like people would have no, like if I say the same things that ICT said, people have no problem saying, dude, that's fucking bullshit. No problem. But because it's ICT, they want to believe that everything he says is true. So if he says he takes a trade and loses on purpose, that's the truth. If he says he lost the Robbins Cup on purpose, that's the truth. So that's just my view on it. But ICT, if you're watching, dude, I love you, dude. ICT, I fucking love you, dude. Please put me back on the wheel. Right? Put me on the nice list. I don't want coal in my stocking for Christmas again. ICT, are you out there? Calling all Autobots who are seeking refuge among the stars. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far. Tanya's about to go short. Was she actually long, or were you guys just saying that? Nah, I'll break even here. If this shit don't play out, I mean, what the hell are we doing? We got SMT at this low though, so like, I guess it kind of would make a little bit of sense, but just give me the cleanest runs. Pause. Give me the runs, market. Give me the runs. Go ahead and piss down my leg. Sorry. Can you explain how you use SMT? I mean, yeah, I'm just looking at divergences between the two correlated assets at what could be significant highs and lows. Like this is the opening range. You know, obviously market opens right here. But this is the pre-market low. Swept here on ES. So I'm just looking at structure, right? So structure, this is a lower low here on ES. This is a higher low on NQ. We had SMT up here after taking Asia high. So Asia is a session high or low. I'm doing that as a significant liquidity pool. You know, let's say maybe I was bullish in seeing a pullback into like 50% of this range. If there was an SMT present here, again, if I was bullish, I would honor that as a SMT. It's in discount of the range and I'm expecting continuation. It also helps if it aligns with time, right? So like this entry that I took, this turtle soup entry that I took was in the macro. Obviously we had 10 a.m. news, so I just got wicked out of that. I mean, if I kept risk on, I'd have been in this trade. My entry would have been up here. And this would have been an ad, so this is just where I got back in. But I'm using SMT mainly around, again, significant highs and lows. And trying to align that with time, preferably around tops of hours. There we go. All right, pay the trader. I took a couple off there. Pay that fucking trader. Yeah. Everything goes down in wartime. Now we'll see. Likely though, I mean, this SMT should have held if we were going to reverse, if I'm being totally honest. Hawk to a girl. It worked, boys. Oh my God, first time. Hey. You like war? Now you sound like a Democrat. Come on. All right, we'll see what happens here. Still break even. Guess I could, I mean. There you go. Locked in a few more. But yeah, took a couple off here at this low. 10:30 incoming as well here. New 30-minute candle. I don't know. I felt like this move was pretty easy today in terms of just like direction. Asia high. Do streams on Kick? Nah. Maybe I'll do streams on Rumble if I ever get banned off YouTube. Because then I can just say whatever I want. Yeah, YouTube's way better than Kick. I say that like I know. I've never even used Kick. I've never been on that site. Jeez. Yeah, I agree, Nika. Yeah, the only blip in this whole plan of this master plan of mine was just this news candle that just, man. Because this was my original entry up here. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I was up at, what was my entry? Entry, oh, I guess you got not the best fill on that. How do I see it? Come on, man. Oh. 754 was my original fill. Yeah, I got slipped on this exit. 766. See, and then like these are the types of things that happen in price where it's just like, I feel like if I'm just reading the price action, I should just get out if this fails. But the stubborn side of me does like want to hold. I'll take one more off, I guess. And just hold one final ticky-tack little runner, I guess. But we're going to Asia low, probably. Try to. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, it's just a little scalp basically at this point. Ugh. Who knows though? Maybe I'll get lucky, not get stopped at break even, and who knows? Maybe I could add again. Maybe I could add again if we start breaking down. Chris Anderson, you could apply that to all traders struggle a lot. Listen, the only people that try to convince you of any strategy are generally people trying to sell you something and trying to, I mean, let's just be honest. The people that just hate on ICT concepts are people that are just trying to steal credibility and market you something else. They're clearly upset that ICT has the following that he has and the notoriety that he has. So how do you try to knock someone else's building down so your building looks taller? It's pussy shit. If just add more value. Pretty fucking simple. If you think your strategy is so much better, how about you go add more value around it? People will follow you if it works. Not that fucking hard. ICT wouldn't have the following that he has if it didn't work. Yes, he's a good marketer, but if at the end of the day, if it never worked, he wouldn't have any following. So that's the truth. But yeah, Q-Banks, I mean, Chris Anderson. The fact that you listen to anything Q-Banks has to say just tells me all I need to know about your IQ level. It's just fucking in the shitter. Fucking Q-Banks, he says. Jesus Christ. What's next? I'm gonna walk in on mom giving dad a push pop. What's up, Hamid? Like, what is what? What is intra trade versus scalping? I mean, it really just is a little subjective. Some people consider taking moves from like here to here a scalp too. So my version of intraday trading to me, looking like a profit stop on this last runner, boys and girls, by the way. Not a big deal. But yeah, no, I mean, intraday trading to me is also a different definition that some part would probably have. So my definition, there you go. Runner stopped there. Got a delivery to this target though. So hopefully you guys took some partials at least. To me, it's like 50 to 100 point moves on the NASDAQ roughly would be a good, or more, right? But that's an intraday trade to me. Other people would classify intraday trading as, you know, taking a position at the beginning of the day and holding it till the end of the day. So those people would view even going for 50 to 100 points on the NASDAQ scalping. I look at scalping as like, kind of like if you guys have ever seen TBM trade. The way TBM trades is like, he's literally just going for like 10 points. So I look at scalping like that. You know, if you're just going for like 10, 15, 20 point moves on the NASDAQ. I said this was more like a scalp just because it ended up being not, you know, I wanted to hold for lower, right? So this ended up only being a, well, I say only, but it was like a 70-ish point move, 75 point move to the low. But things are a little bit more volatile right now with the news and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a clean setup, clean trade. Asia high sweep, SMT in the macro. Obviously, 10 a.m. was a little bit finicky for me. Stopping me out at break even on that. Easy to say that I should have just left my risk on, but you know, if price just blew out my stop loss, I would have been pissed at myself. So that's hindsight. That's just how it worked out. Rejoin the move here. And was able to get a little bit of the meat off the bone there. So I feel like all in all, it was all pretty logical decisions. up yeah, like just under $500 per. Oh, what the fuck? Apparently my one. Interesting. Apparently my one runner wasn't stopped at break even on my follower accounts. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, guess I'm at $400 per account. I just look up and I just see my P&L still changing. Like, wait, what the fuck is that happening? Execution in the Discord, Nika says. Also, for those of you guys that were asking about the... How do I get these off here? Not interested in this quest. For those of you guys that have asked questions about the Discord, like people are asking about the audios and shit. The ICD audios are all in the Discord under the resources, as well as like different playlists for videos that are worthwhile watching. But nice. What is it? This is the hourly. Nika. There we go. There we go. Caught it on a mini too. Sheesh. Nice trade, Nika. Why is price bullish now? I mean, I don't know. We're just range bound, really. This is the range from this morning, and we took out the low. Well, we took out the high, took out the low. Now we're like right back in the middle of the range. So this could just be pretty choppy, honestly, for a little bit. I don't know if there's just like, there could be a lot of anticipation around like what's Iran gonna do? Are they gonna retaliate today? Like price might just be sitting still, honestly, until something happens. I still would lean more downside though, because even if something does happen, it's gonna be negative. From that front, but even from structure, like this hourly candle, I mean, we got like 16 minutes left on it, so a lot could change. I mean, if this candle flips bullish and we take this high out, then it's a little bit trickier, because then you have to just, again, wait for more confirmation if you're still looking for short. But otherwise, yeah, if this stays pretty weak, we've already gotten the OTE tap. We took out Asia high. And yeah, I would still favor downside. You know, it's gonna be tricky though. Like if we start inversing 15-minute here, like this is a PPR. So if this ultimately, like, we're gonna start closing. This candle closes in a minute, by the way. So this yeah, just gonna be a little bit messy, I would say, if this really doesn't hold. You know, if you're just looking at models, like these are bullish breakers on the 1 minute, maybe you're looking to target just these highs, but then again, you're getting that flip on the hourly back bullish. Go blame the markets for manipulation. LOL. Chris, I kind of thought you were retarded, but now I'm like pretty certain that you are. This guy trades and he is. Are you making the indirect argument that the markets aren't manipulated? Is that your position? Chris, let me just get this straight. Are the markets not manipulated? Am I understanding that correctly? Of course, no. I mean, well, yeah, then there's just gonna be nothing good that comes from any conversation that any of us will have with you, because we clearly just see the market through a different lens if that's the case. So, I mean, you can continue bitching in the chat every single day if that's what you want to do. Seems like kind of a sad life, though. Like, you wake up every day and you just look forward to, like, getting on Tyler Trade's YouTube live stream, probably other traders as well. You're just like, I'm just gonna pick on ICT traders because it makes me feel better about myself as a human. Hamid, please stop spamming question marks. I mean, holy fuck, pal. What's the name of the kill zones indicator? ICT kill zones and pivots. You know, it is pretty amazing. If you guys do like open your eyes and just look at my chart, generally you will find the answers that you seek. Not always, but generally. But yeah, ICT kill zones and pivots by TFO. Hamid. Market driven by buying and selling pressure for real. I mean, dude, you can believe. Here's the thing. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. At the end of the day, it really makes no difference. As long as you can position yourself in a way to catch the moves up and down enough to be profitable, whether you believe it's buying pressure or not, it really doesn't matter, does it? Not a whole lot. I could not believe it, but I could say it, and it doesn't matter. Like, the stuff that people get so worked up about is so, like, comical. It makes zero difference. It changes your life zero. Either way. I mean, it's just not what I believe. I don't believe that the markets are ran off buying and selling pressure. Like, completely. But don't get me wrong. Are you going to sit here and say... That's what, but I'm also not a full-blown, like, tinfoil, like ICT tinfoil hat. You know, I believe in manual manipulation. Like, I believe that there are whales in the market that when they are making moves, you're going to see big movements take place. You know? So is that considered buying and selling pressure? To some it is, maybe it is. I mean, but either way, does it fucking matter? The market's moving. Are you catching it or are you not? That's really the only thing that matters. Holy fuck. Oh my lord. Jake, you're never going to convince him. You're never going to convince him, Jake. Exactly, AB. It's both low-key. I would agree with that too, Shaggy. It just doesn't really benefit me to debate one way or the other, does it? You like the harsh answer better? I mean, I'm just trying to be realistic. Exactly, Nika. Fuck. But when the manipulation happens at specific news CPI, not farm payroll. Well, the buying pressure, people would say that's volatility injection, aka buying and selling pressure. You know, the reality is, all of us can have certain beliefs, but at the end of the day, we're all pretty ambiguous. None of us are the market makers. We don't know. And yeah, it probably is a mix of a bunch of stuff. Manual intervention, algorithms. I mean, we know all of this stuff to be true. But at the end of the day, whatever lens we decide to view the market with, it just matters if we can put it all together to be profitable. Whether or not it's being moved by fucking God himself or by some dickhead on Wall Street, it really is irrelevant. Whether it's being moved by thousands of sim-funded traders on a prop firm or being moved by Warren Buffett himself, it makes no difference. Oh my goodness. This really is Chris's whole personality, isn't it? Chris's whole personality is troll mode. Seems like a fulfilling life, though. Felix, I don't know what I'm really looking for right now, to be honest. I'm kind of just waiting. Macro is beginning here. We're just in the middle of this range. I wanted to see lower. After we took out Asia high, we still have London low and Asia lows intact if we want to go to the external low. But like I said, perhaps I'm just speculating here, but perhaps it's just going to kind of be more range bound now. Or who knows, dude? This thing could be just reversing. Regardless, though, I think that if we wanted to see lower, I really feel as if price should have been. There should have been more follow through this low. So that's what I do know. So is order flow shifting bullish? Are we going to go back to the range high? Is this hourly going to flip bullish? Very well possibly could. But I was watching this the previous 15-minute candle. Obviously, we ended up holding about 50% of this BPR here. So I thought we were in a little bit of a limbo phase there. Could go either way. Still. It's obviously starting to look a little bit more bullish now as things just continue to hold. Bullish PD raise, disrespecting bearish PD raise. What's up, Felipe? PA better today? I mean, I thought PA was fine. We caught some shorts down to these lows here. Got stopped out of my first one at break even, and then rejoined the move here and got like 75 points. Apparently flipping and going long in here would have been a good move, though. If anyone caught that, congrats. Right now you're in decent profit. I'd maybe be interested in joining the move if I'd look for a retrace of this range, probably. A little OT. Bullish breaker on the 1 minute. take it up to the data high news candle. See? All right, Chris. You add absolutely no value to the chat ever. So I'm not even going to put you in timeout. I'm just going to hide you from my channel. So I'm probably never going to see your name again. Unless you make another burner account with a picture of Mary instead of Jesus or something. But you add no value to me at all. So I'm just going to hide your account. So it's been fun, Chris. Hey, 5 big booms for Chris being a retard.
Boom! 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 Boom!
All right, Chris. Hopefully see you never. Take care, man. Hope your trading goes well. Just kidding. I kind of hope it doesn't, but... Nah, I'm just kidding. That's being spiteful. Hope it goes well. All right. He's hidden, guys. I'll never see his name again until he makes another burner account. I love being a dictatorship. So I'm just going for an OTE entry here. Still got a nice like 1.9, so almost a 2R here to this data high candle. You put the bird emoji? I mean, I have really no problem with people talking shit, obviously. But, like, there comes a point where it's just like... I mean, it's just annoying. Like, this guy's, like, relentlessly just sitting here being retarded every day on repeat in the chat. Adding no value. He's against ICT concepts, which is fine. You don't have to be, like, pro ICT concepts, but... Like... you at least gotta add some value around like your other strategy. At least doesn't even do that. It just says retarded shit. The only thing that I dislike about this trade is the fact that ES has actually taken out its data high of that same news candle that I'm looking to target. I'm going to keep this on though, but for that reason, I'm going to like, I think I'm just going to risk like very late. It's Friday, boys. We can't go into the weekend empty-handed completely. Peace out, AB trading. That's the thing. Nobody even knows what he trades. Because he wouldn't even like, that's what I'm saying. He's just literally the definition of a person that adds zero value to anyone. Sad to say it, but it's true. I'm sure his parents love him, though. Probably like some 15-year-old kid just like with his mom's credit card, probably like subscribed to like 20 different OnlyFans girls and probably plays like World of Warcraft or some shit. With a Jesus profile picture, yeah, it's just... Yeah, that's the thing about free will is Jesus allows people to choose to be retarded. Whoa, calm down, man. Dude, I'm pretty calm. I am in profit today, Antonis. Yes, we did catch some shorts. My short did go technically, yes. I had to play it twice. I got stopped at break even on the news. Yeah, so we did end up flipping this on the 15-minute. So I do think longs look good. We'll see. We did just come down to this fair value gap. We did not get back down to discount of the range though, so wouldn't be interested in that. Didn't get a discount here though either. If this just does like an ugly fucking pullback all the way below this low, turtle soups this low, oh my god, that would just be so wicked. God, that would be nasty. You guys think? I think that'd be pretty fucking nasty. Make it nasty. Make it nasty. But yeah, risking pretty light just because my target for this trade for these high is going to be this 10 a.m. candle, this data high. I'm not even going to like go for this external high. But the reason is because ES took it out already. That same candle high, 10 a.m. So, not risking very much. Trump, oh fuck, is Trump talking? Hmm. Why don't I see anything?
It's the strongest
Oh, there we go.
lobby in this country. They said the drug lobby. It's between that and lawyers, and they have a lot of power. But starting today, the United States will no longer subsidize the health care of foreign countries, which is what we would do. We're subsidizing others' health care. Countries where they paid a small fraction of what for the same drug that what we pay many, many times more for. And will no longer tolerate profiteering and price gouging from Big Pharma. But again, it was really the countries that forced Big Pharma to do things that, frankly, I'm not sure they really felt comfortable doing. But they've gotten away with it. These countries, the European Union has been brutal. And the drug companies actually told me stories. It was just brutal how they forced.
I mean, we're talking about. I saw you posted on True Social about like. If you didn't read it, it was basically something to the effect of like, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. Like, they knew this was coming, kind of a thing. Yeah, I'm just a little concerned that price maybe gets like more of a seek and destroy profile now. Which is fine if like this is right and we still move to these highs, but it could just be a little bit more of a gamble, you know, especially like we come take out this low, go lower again, come back up. Like, I don't know, it could get messy. But as far as I'm concerned with like hourly 15-minute structure, again, after flipping all of these bearish PD rays, it's hard to think that we wouldn't want to lean for more upside now in the short term. The other issue is like if Iran strikes back, we're gonna watch this thing just fall through the floor. Seek and Destroy is, I guess, just kind of a ITT way of saying range bound price. It's wiping out both sides of a range, buyers and sellers. Like, it's very hard for anybody to make money that's, you know, essentially most people are breakout traders, right? Looking to trade big moves. And so Seek and Destroy is a way to look at it, would be like a broadening formation, right? Like shallow drives below highs, or below lows above highs, and then we just kind of stay in this range until eventually we kind of break out. Generally on, you know, Seek and Destroy will look like big wicks on both ends of a range as well on like an hourly time frame, which is kind of what we have here. So this is 9 a.m. larger upside wick. 10 a.m. ended up being this big doji candle, pretty much large wicks. And obviously, yeah, shallow shallow dig above these highs before the reversal to the low, shallow dig below the low. Now we're reversing back towards the highs. So that's more indicative of a Seek and Destroy type of a profile. We got an SMT here. Which is making me dislike this even more. Yeah, Trump's just talking about pharmaceuticals and no longer subsidizing was it healthcare for foreign nations? Guys, my mic is not low. My mic is not low. Turn your there's a thing called volume on your device. You need to turn it up. Just go to YouTube and just type in like Trump speaking. You'll find different places having it. End of the macro coming up here as well, boys and girls. So yeah, this idea was framed around like taking place in the macro in my mind as well. So I think I might just close this off for now. Any questions you guys have about anything? I mean, I feel like I kind of covered our trade today already more than enough, so I don't think we need to go over that. But if you guys need me to, let me know. But let's do a P&L check before we go. Oops. Yeah, if I turn the volume up anymore, you guys are I'm gonna blow out your guys' speakers. I'll be clipping on my OBS here. So let me know, boys and girls, green, red, or flat, how you guys did today. Like I said, I feel like the shorts, I mean, the longs were pretty clean here too. If you took these, like right at the beginning of this macro, would have been really your best entry in this gap. So if you took those, you're sitting pretty right now. We'll see if you get this delivery through these highs here. But I feel like the shorts were pretty relatively simple today. Whether you were going off of the wartime sentiments or even just technical analysis alone, once we got this Asia high sweep here in the 10 a.m. macro before silver bullet hour. Yeah, again, the only thing that made this a little muddy was the 10 a.m. news. with this wick here. So that was really it. I would be significantly more green today if obviously this initial position got left on. That's all right. Rejoined the move here and caught 75 points to the low with some partials, and then the runner got stopped at break even on my leader account, and then technically a little above break even on my followers, but it is what it is. I thought it was pretty simple tell for direction though, for the most part. But yeah, I took the buy limit off here, boys and girls, by the way. I'll keep this position on here. I'll just leave it for a taper to see if it still works out or not. But macro over SMT, the high here between ES and NQ, as well as my my target that I would be aiming for on NQ already met on ES. So for me, all these reasons kind of point to like this is like probably a significantly lower probability trade now if I were to take that. So that's why I took it off. And I'll just see what happens. Obviously, if this just dies right through here, I'll be so happy about that decision. And if it works out, it works out. It is what it is. You're at max volume. I don't know, boys and girls. Is my audio all right? Anybody with normal volume, let me know if my volume's good. If it is low, I'll turn it up, but I think it's good. It's so easy to cap in here. I just made 10 bands, true or false, LOL. Yeah. Brought the CEO to the live. Nice. Audio's good. It's fine. All right, cool. You've had to? Audio's fine now? I literally changed nothing, Hamid, so that tells me it was clearly on your end. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm talking like away from the mic versus like talking directly into it. So just made enough to cover my loss yesterday and an extra $50. Hey, green is green, Jake. You'll take that. I just rickrolled. I don't even know what that is. The apocalypse. I saw his tweet. Yeah, Alex. Anyway, looking at the poll though, green, 43% green, 29% red, 28% flat. Nice. Good job, boys and girls. Hamid, you've asked a lot of questions in here, dude. I don't even know what question you're referring to at this point. The meaning of what? The meaning of it when market makes big wicks instead of big candles. Did ICT give any explanation of it? Well, yeah, he refers to wicks as like big whips as gaps. Big wicks as gaps. But there's more context needed. You can't just see a wick and like trade to it like it's a gap just because it's there. Like there's got to be other context. Just like everything else. Chat is always green when you're green. Yeah, so is the chat always red when I'm red? Does that mean you guys are copy trading? Degens. But anyway, boys and girls, I'm glad to see most of you guys are green today. I'm probably going to call it there for the session. If you guys are still trading this morning, good luck. Be safe. Don't be too big of a degenerate. And if you guys want, use code Tyler before the... Oh, yeah, by the way, the codes... I'm sorry. The discount, like the deals, the promotions going on right now, end this weekend. So like the 33% off with Tradeify ends on the 14th, which is tomorrow. So just a heads up on that, boys and girls, if you were planning to take advantage of it before it runs out. Obviously, another promotion is probably coming, but it might be a cheaper promotion. It might only be like 30% off or something like that. So if you're planning to take advantage, feel free to take advantage of that. I believe the MyFunded futures, here, let me check. I believe the My Funded Futures, if you're new to My Funded Futures, 50% for new users. When did this end? Oh, shit. I posted it in here. June 15th as well. So that's also this weekend. Happy Father's Day as well. And it's 25% off for existing users. 50% off for new users. The 25% off only applies to the Expert Starter Plus plans, so it just doesn't include the starter. But hey, if you guys are celebrating Father's Day, I wish you a happy Father's Day for all the dads in the chat, and for all of you guys with dads, I guess. But looking ahead to next week, Monday, core retail sales Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream Tuesday. I don't think I will be able to stream Tuesday, if I'm being honest, boys and girls. Little like charity golf thing going on for the military. So I don't think I might not be streaming Tuesday of next week, boys, girls. Just a heads up. And then we got Juneteenth on Thursday. Nice. So, and then we got FOMC on Wednesday. Yeah, interesting week here. I will be live Monday. Wednesday, we'll likely do a PM stream after FOMC, and we'll trade that. So I won't be streaming Wednesday morning. Thursday's a bank holiday, and then probably be back live Friday as well. So I'll be live a few days next week. Golfing in Iran. There you go. So, yeah, boys and girls, appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream before you go. And if you're looking to get accounts for My Funded Futures and Tradeify before the promotions end this weekend, use code Tyler at checkout, boys and girls. My dog and his treats will greatly appreciate it. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Like the stream before you go. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Have fun. Be safe. If you're continuing to trade today, be safe. Don't be too big of a degenerate. And will you please be able to make a video on how to set up trade copy or multiple accounts to Apex Tradeivate? I already have that, George. If you go to my YouTube, I have a video on how to use the trade copier with Tradeivate and how to use TradingView and Replicanto. So I would go check that out, George. But good question. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. I will see you guys next week. Peace in the Middle East.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.